Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Melissa Fitzgerald and I'm a pediatrician with UF Health. I'm leading an effort to bring telemedicine to our schools in Alachua County. The school-based telehealth program provided by UF Pediatrics and Family Medicine is an effort to allow students and families to access their doctor while remaining at school and work. Visits are being conducted at the student's school in the privacy of the nurse's office and would be with a UF Health pediatrician or family medicine provider. Parents would be able to join visits from home or work virtually. The following is an example of a school-based telemedicine visit between a pediatrician, mother, and daughter. For more information, please visit our website. So Victoria, tell me what's going on today.
So this morning I woke up and I was perfectly fine, but as the day went on, I started progressing a headache.
Okay, tell me a little bit more about the headache. Where exactly do you feel the headache?
It's more up here near the front of my head.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you been having any other symptoms, any fever?
No, not really. I didn't have my usual cereal for breakfast. I did have donut because our grandparents are staying over, so.
And have you noticed any changes in how you're talking or walking today?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. And are headaches something you get pretty frequently, or is this something that's a first time?
Well, I do get them every now and then. I believe I did forget my water bottle at home today, so I didn't have that, and I did have a test today in math, so.
Mrs. Welch, is this something that's typical for her, or something that's been happening frequently?
It doesn't happen that frequently, but it does happen every so often. So that's why we thought we'd schedule this appointment today, just to kind of get, just to make sure everything's okay and there's nothing serious going on.
So Victoria, this is going to sound a little funny, but I'm going to have you do a few things. First thing I'm going to have you do is actually look right at the camera. Just give me a really big smile, like this. Okay. Now do a big frown. I know that sounds silly. And then I'll have you kind of do a big surprise face where you actually raise your eyebrows up. There you go. And then I'm going to have you stick your tongue out and actually move it side to side. Okay, perfect. You said earlier that you've been walking and talking normally for you. The other thing is it does sound like this is something that's been kind of a pattern, especially if she doesn't eat or drink like she normally does or has been feeling more stressed. Those things can be triggers for migraines. Now, typically when migraines come on, I usually recommend drinking lots of fluids and then taking some ibuprofen or Motrin at the start of the headache in particular. And I can instruct the nurse to go ahead and give that to you now so that we can get you feeling better and get you back to class. Now, if these are happening more frequently, as in they're happening a couple times a week, or you're having to leave school frequently because of it, I wouldn't, encourage you to come into clinic and we can talk about some preventative treatments as well. Does that sound reasonable?
That sounds really good.
Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
Okay.
Everything sounds great.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you back in clinic, either if you need to follow up for any ongoing headaches or for her next checkup.
Okay, thank you. This is very reassuring. I appreciate your time today.
You're welcome. You guys have a wonderful day.